What's up guys, today we're going to look at a head and arm choke from half guard. We're going to look at a couple responses that your opponent might have and a few ways to counter those responses. Alright, so we're here in this half guard position. What I'm going to do is get my over under and my partner's going to put in their frame. So I'm going to put some pressure down into the frame here to get him to return that pressure. It's going to make him extend his arm a little bit, and I'm just going to give him some space and pop the arm through. Okay? Once I get the arm through, the arm that's my hand that's under his head is going to get a grip on his lat or his armpit, and then I'm going to drop my shoulder down to his chest. Okay, I don't want to put pressure into his throat. It's going to drop to his chest, which is going to put my bicep on the stove. Okay, so shoulder into the chest, and as I tripod up, I'm going to take my opposite knee and slice through. And I'm squeezing my arm, and I'm going to turn and look at him and get the choke. All right, so one more time. My partner puts in the frame, I apply pressure, he applies back, I pop it through. I get a grip on the armpit here and I drop my shoulder down to his chest. Okay, I come up to my tripod and I slice the opposite knee through, I squeeze and I turn to look at it. Cool. Okay, so this time we're in the same situation. I'm gonna look for that head and arm choke. He puts pressure on his frame, I pop him by, and I look for my choke. But look, this time now when I'm choking, he answers the phone here. Okay, so his hand is over his ear, which creates space in between his shoulder and his neck. So when I drive into his shoulder, I'm not putting pressure on his neck. Okay, so what I can do is fill that space with my fist. Look, if I grab my hand, or if I grab my bicep and I try to put my hand in here, I can't reach. So I'm gonna take my fist, put it over my hand, and slide it in like this. Okay, then I can flatten out and squeeze. Okay, so one more time, we're in this head and arm. When I go to look for this, he answers the phone. So I take this hand here, I put it, or my fist, I put it over my hand, I slide it through, get a grip on my bicep, get nice and flat, squeeze. So my fist is coming down into this artery, and then my shoulder pressure is coming down in his other artery. Okay, so in this situation, I went through that whole series and I'm looking for this head and arm. He answers the phone, but look, sometimes, depending on the size of this guy's shoulder and his neck, it's hard to fit your fist inside here, especially if you have MMA gloves on, it's gonna be a whole different thing. So, depending on your situation, this option here may not be the one for you. Another option you have is to take this hand, and look, my grip is gonna go back to his neck as my ear keeps his arm trapped in here, okay? So my ear is tight, I grip his neck, and I bring him up, and I sit him up next to me. Okay, look, so this leg pops up, and then what I'm gonna do is bring my far knee over here down as this close knee comes up so that I can rotate behind him. All right, this hand now is gonna trace the line of where this arm already is. I'm gonna trace it through his neck, this hand pops out, gable grip, I'm gonna keep my cheek against his cheek, okay? And I bring him down and get the choke. So one more time. I'm looking for this head and arm. I can't get my fist inside here, so I'm gonna posture up, get a grip on his neck, and bring him up. Okay, this foot posts, and I drive the knee like I'm taking a shot. Okay, this hand traces the line of my other hand, comes through the neck, and I grip. Look, I don't have any hooks in here, but I still have control because this arm behind his shoulder keeps him from turning in this direction. He's not gonna wanna turn that direction because he's turning into the choke. Okay, so my arm behind here controls his shoulder, and then my cheek keeps his head pointing straight. I can back him down and get the choke there. Alright, thanks for watching guys. So today we looked at head and arm choke from half guard and a couple counters to your opponent's defenses. If you like these techniques, hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel to see a lot more jiu-jitsu techniques coming, And if you have any requests or techniques that you want to see, put them in the comments below and we'll try to get to it if we can.